Hello, my beautiful Virgos. We are smudging up a storm right now. Welcome to your May reading. I hope you made it through April okay. And this reading will have us looking forward into that beautiful earthy nature of yours and how we're going to integrate the last month that's been. So if you've been following on month to month, I am going to add an extra card from the tarot for the reading. So we're going to do a 4-card reading. One card will anchor, and the other 3 will tell a story about how things are going to play out. And then we're going to pull a shadow card from the Stalk Your Shadow deck, which just gives us the heads up about the shadow components that might be pushing through into your conscious mind for us to look at. Now, remember that the shadow components aren't comfortable. And that's why we choose the animal spirits. They're a little bit easier to digest when it comes to shadow concepts. Ooh, interesting. All right, Virgo, here we go. So your anchoring card is the Two of Wands reversed. So we are looking at the distraction of looking out into the world and finding something else to do, basically. So if you've been distracted around what's going on out there, the agitation of I shouldn't be where I am, I need to be going somewhere else, we're looking at that card and it is actually reversed, which is telling me that it's a distraction to look out there. Like, what can I create next? What are we going to be next? Where are we going to go next? Is actually pulling us away from the healing of what's trying to happen now. So in this now moment, with what we've been through, Virgo, it's really about addressing what's here and now. And then we'll turn that reverse card up, which will say it's now time to look at the next step, being out in the world, understanding what's out there for us, going out on an adventure, creating more that's bigger than ourselves. But we're not there yet. There's these 3 things that have to fall into place before that card will turn upright, all right? So the first card, quite a strong card, is Queen of Pentacles. She's a very earthly, consistent, stable, grounded, mature, and probably to some a little bit boring queen. She understands that to build wealth, to build mastery, to build an empire, to build what you want in this life, it's simply one step at a time. She doesn't take huge risks. She doesn't go out on a limb. She doesn't go all in. She's not reactive. She's not fiery. She's not sharp with her words. She loves the simple life, and she knows how to create things one step at a time. And she's always looking towards stability. So think about that part of yourself that is already there and the parts of yourself that might be fighting against that. This card tells me that we need the Queen of Pentacles here. This next chapter or this next month is going to be about sensibly and sustainably building your resources so that you have that really strong foundation. So it means that when we have that strong foundation, we have the resources and our savings accounts are getting there and we're building assets or wealth or whatever that is, or maybe we just have the time and energy and the health to go out there and create or go out there and take risks, but we need to set that foundation. It's almost like Queen of Pentacles comes in when we're burning the flame too much, or when we're actually run down and we won't acknowledge it, or when we can't see it. Because she's leading into another story about what the universe is providing for you and how we're feeling about it. So more and more we're getting opportunities and opportunities and opportunities. But I've always said, if you've got low resources, the universe is likely to give you an opportunity and you don't even see it, or you dismiss it, and you don't see the magic in it or the invitation in it. You just see, no, not right now, I'm too busy, or no, not right now, that's not what I want. But then at other times when we're desperate for a sign, we can't find anything. So it's through the stability and the consistency of building your resources that you'll actually be handed things by the universe, and you'll be able to contemplate and understand, is that the opportunity that I need right now? How does that feel in my body? And do I want to commit and pursue that no matter what the cost? because when the right opportunity presents, and you will know from your feeling base. So Queen of Pentacles is there. She's not really distracted by too much. She couldn't be bothered with huge grand plans that won't play out, or someone's empty dream. She's really about, well, if it doesn't get us to where we're going, and if it doesn't protect us all and protect everything that I built, I'm not interested. So then the universe will hand you opportunities and opportunities, and you have to go by your feeling base this month. So how does that feel? Even though that's everything I've ever wanted, how does it feel right now? If it feels a bit empty, then that is your indication that it's a not right now. If it's a full-hearted yes, when someone offers you, remember it's an offering, it's not you going out and getting it. When you're offered and it's a full-hearted yes, then we act immediately and instinctively. So Knight of Wands is immediate action. It is full-blown, full-hearted yes, let's do it, and we're galloping off into the sunrise, right? So please know that there's steps to this. Build your resources first. Don't be distracted about all the opportunities out there and everything that everybody else is doing and everybody else's success and travel and all the things. Build your own safety net and security. Wait for the universe to offer you, and it might offer you quite a few things. When it's a full-hearted yes, take immediate action, and we'll turn that anchor card around that says, okay, we've done what the universe has asked. We've done what your guides have asked you to do. We can bank on that Queen of Pentacles, because when we go through, particularly the Queen and King cards, they're usually with us for a while so we can understand that part of ourselves, because we all have a part of ourselves that's Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, and they need to be developed over time. So when we sit in a period of time with the Queen of Pentacles and we understand her archetype and how she makes decisions and how she governs and how she keeps her and her loved ones well and safe, then we know that we can bank on that at any time. So we integrate her into our lives and into our personality and into our reality, knowing that I can pull whatever Queen's force I need to in the moment. Because when the universe provides opportunities for you, if we have those parts of us in deep knowing and high integrity, it means, well, I can use that energy right now, knowing that I can provide for myself later, or knowing that I can fill it back up, or knowing that it's a stable and mature and grounded idea for me. So when the universe offers you an opportunity this month, Queen of Pentacles voice would say, and what is the risk? And how much do we need to invest? And is that a wise decision? And what do you think your future self would think about that? And remember the safety and the security that you need in order to thrive the next time and the next time, right? It is that grounded voice of reason. It could come through as a older woman's voice for you. It could come through as a mother-like figure or a wise sage figure. So pay attention to her. She is speaking to us this month, and the universe will test that part of you. But when it is go time, you can have all the power of the Knight of Wands to commit to it. And then the world should open up to you again, which is very exciting. So let's have a look at the shadow card that might be coming through for you now that we know that that story is probably going to play out, and it'll play out differently for everyone, but there'll be themes in there. Excellent. So we have card 16, Hummingbird. So Hummingbird comes in with this ability to change effortlessly. Now, because it's a shadow card, we're not saying that you can't change effortlessly. We're asking you to slow down to the pace of Queen of Pentacles and understand from that slow and stable perspective, how do you see the opportunities playing out? Because when you need to move, you can, but it doesn't mean you need to prove to yourself that you can all the time. Hummingbird is incredible energy, but it's also very agitating. It's constantly looking, constantly searching, constantly changing. We're being asked to be grounded in that because there's a lot of that in the air right now. Hummingbird is around. So allow that change to be in the air and still come from a place that is grounded and wise. And when you need to bounce or move or commit or say yes to something, Hummingbird will be there to help you and back you up with that instant change so you can adapt quickly. But please play it all out into your future. Which timeline brings forward the power or the medicine of Queen of Pentacles the most? She's building an empire. She's got big dreams and she will get there no matter what. There's a fair stubbornness to her, and a stubbornness that is she'll get the job done no matter what. It's not this, I'm going to try and fail and move over here and have this energy that's like, I don't really know where to put myself. She knows, she can see it, and she's willing to get there. So distractions are high. Yep. The hummingbird hovers around looking for nectar at all times, right? An exhausting way to find maybe what we would call a reward, some dopamine fueled experience. You have that capacity, but please be mindful of it, and please be mindful of the distraction of worrying about what's going on out there with everybody else. Build the plan, get there one step at a time, use that incredibly wise energy and wait for the universe to offer you something. Then we respond, rather than going out there and finding it and looking and searching and getting on a plane and doing all these crazy things. But I guess the energy in the background of the shadow is there's a slight agitation to it. So the training for this month is, despite the agitation in the air, despite the need to fuel the flame and feel that feeling, go back to your earthly nature, plan it out, do it wisely, do it properly. All right, Virgo, I love you so much.